far future, the world will be completely different from now. Will robots rule the world? Will nature take its place?
Well, according to video games, mad scientists attempt to rule the world, being stopped by these two blue bastions of hope.
Sonic, this is Mega Man.
Genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist. The Eggman has had many roles, but only one goal has stayed in the mind of Dr. Ivo Robotnik. Take over the world and reshape it in his image.
And time again, something keeps him from total domination. Someone, to be particular.
You're too slow!
Sonic the Hedgehog's origin story is kind of hard to lock down. Some say he was a nerdy kid that turned into Sonic as his superhero identity. Some say he was originally some guy named Olgoev before he got his powers. Or maybe he was just brought into existence by the will of a corporation desperate to triumph over the gaming industry. Whatever the case, he's a speedy blue dude with an attitude, and he's the fastest thing alive. Ignore all the guys that are clearly able to move as fast as him.
Sonic is superhuman overall, but his main attribute is that he's like the Flash. He'll move super fast and he can ditch the girl. His average speed is about 765 miles per hour, and his average run can outpace the screen in some games. He's also generally strong and durable, able to break metal just by bumping into it with his quills.
I'm also guessing he has a thick skull because jumping headfirst into a robot seems to be a good way to give yourself a concussion.
But Sonic's games aren't just him running and hitting enemies. Okay, maybe they are, but he has had plenty of extra abilities over his 30-year career.
Most iconically is his spin dash, in which he rolls into a literal ball, somehow, to both increase his momentum and make himself a running bullet of robotic death. He is also able to spin in the air and dash directly at his foes, a handy technique he learned from himself. Long story.
Moving on a couple of generations, Sonic has had plenty of other equipment over the years. Elemental shields, bubbles to breathe in the water, a go-kart, despite being the fastest thing alive. Super shoes, despite being the fastest thing alive. A hoverboard, despite being the fastest thing alive. He's already the fastest thing alive! You already have the speed advantage! Boost literally anything else!
Well, despite all that, he does have plenty going for him besides just going fast. Like the time he pulled Excalibur out of the Sword in the Stone and proved himself to be the king of Camelot.
Ooh, Sonic British. Does he attack with tea and biscuits too?
Well, he is skilled in hand-to-hand combat, able to throw punches with the best of them. Though sometimes that's not enough. That's when he busts out his secret weapon. The real superpower of teamwork.
Yeah, not the magic gems that turn him into a Super Saiyan. Clearly holding hands would have defeated a being called the Time Eater.
Well, they were helping in that fight.
What the hell was Screaming Cheese going to do about it?
Let him know how many attacks were coming.
For the love of... The point is, Super Sonic is Super Sonic, moving faster than normal Sonic, even though he's already the fastest thing alive. Hey, did you get that? Sonic is fast!
Well, Super Sonic is quite powerful. Aside from increasing his already ludicrous speeds, the form gives him flight, invisibility to all damage, and super banger theme music.
He can then multiply that with tenfold with Hypersonic, which is all of the above, but swapping the banger music for a flash attack that kills anything on screen.
That must be why it hasn't been mentioned in years.
Yeah, cause the super awesome Hyper Death form that insta-kills hordes of enemies wouldn't have been useful when Robotnik took over the entire world and had hordes of armies on standby.
Well, he is trying to be sporting. That's why he decides to go into cars and such in car races, even though he could easily invalidate every other racer just by running.
Nonetheless, when a blue streak speeds by, that's not Martin Lawrence, it's Sonic the Hedgehog.
In 2000X, the long-awaited sequel to 2000W, Dr. Thomas Light created 6 robot masters and 2 chore robots because he's lazy.
However, his partner in creating them, Dr. Albert Wiley, had grown jealous of his fame, feeling he deserved more. But rather than do the normal thing you do with a group project partner you're carrying and just act really passive-aggressive to them, he decided to steal the robot masters, reprogram to do battle, and probably tried to take over the world.
Why is taking over the world the first option for these guys? They just not solve the problem. That was his mistake.
Anyways, Light wasn't too happy at this portrayal. One of the robots, known as Rock, volunteered to help him with his deathsmith. As such, he got equipped with cool armor and weapons before setting out to stop these robot masters as the super fighting robot Mega Man.
Mega Man is a tough robot, able to lift Wily's house and react at faster than light speed. He's even tanked missiles through the face.
His main weapon is the Mega Buster. You might think it's shooting lemons, but these are actually powerful energy blasts that can blast most robots described in a single blast. He's also able to charge up harder blasts.
But when against such fearsome foes as Bubble Man, Sheep Man, and Junk Man, yes, these are actual characters, he couldn't rely on his usual abilities. So when he saw the weapon lying around after he whooped their owners, he'd steal it! No one will ever know!
Using the variable weapon system, Mega Man is able to copy the abilities of any robot he defeats, including the extremely deadly Medley blades, the slightly less deadly but still quite sharp rolling cutter, the surprising strength of the super arm, the massive explosive ordnance of the napalm bomb, and even the time-stopping power of the time stopper. He can even create tackles, which is, impossible.
He's also gotten several upgrades to his equipment over the years. A cool uppercut here, a neat slide ability there, the ability to slow down time. Oh yeah, did I mention that man can just casually slow time?
There's also his very good Bar Rush, who, besides that he has a hoverboard and bounce pad, can merge with his master to form the mighty Super Mega Man. In this form, he can spy, shoot his fists as rockets, and completely lock any banger music. Aside from the music already there, of course, those are always members.
The Marvel vs. Capcom series also gave him Hyper Mega Man, which is just Super Mega Man on steroids. If I had a nickel for each blue platformer mascot who fought a mad scientist and then had a super form that could be upgraded to a dubiously canon hyper form, I'd have 2 nickels. Which, I know it isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
Mega Man stopped the machinations of Dr. Wily many times, and has gone up against other threats like the alien invader Star Droids or the mysterious supercomputer Ramoon. This gives him a lot of experience, which he puts to good use when he fights.
Yeah, unfortunately, the robot who can't age somehow died. It's never mentioned or seen in the X series, and it has a direct correlation to the end of humanity based on the Mega Man Legends game. Great job, hero!
Well, when he was alive, Rock was dedicated to saving the human race, preventing it from all pain. He'll always fight for the good fight, all for the sake of everlasting peace.
So, this must be the dark side of Skyway. I'll try not to scrap it too bad. Come on, step it up! That all you got? Piece of cake! About that gadget! Now I'll show you! Huh? Way to go! No animal buddy trapped in you, huh? I'm gonna take you to Tails and figure out what you are.
Well, the blue blur blew by the blue bomber. If I hear blue one more time, I'm gonna paint the town blue.
So, you might be thinking that this was an extremely close match. Mega Man's massive versatility would certainly keep Sonic on the edge of his seat, and he did seem to be physically stronger. But in most other regards, Sonic simply wasn't something he could keep up with for long.
Literally. Quickman's lightning dodging doesn't hold a candle to Sonic's far more ludicrous speed feat. And even if you made the argument that the black hole could suck Sonic in, Sonic has outran them before without any help in colors. Plus, it's not like Sonic doesn't just dodge most of the attacks Mega Man throws, they're all long range. Mega Man would have to get up close to Sonic, the Hedgehog covered in spiky quills. Mega Man has a weakness to spikes. Even with the time stopper, Mega Man can't attack when the time's paused.
Supersonic was also a pretty huge advantage. Not only did it extend the already ridiculous speed gap, but his complete invulnerability in this form would basically mean the fight was over the second Supersonic opted to come out. Guess we were gonna have to rename him to the Black and Blue Bomber, huh?
God, what did I just say? He's blue, my hand's blue, your eye's blue, I'm blue!
This fiction fight's winner is Sonic!